Now let's start the quest. I probably should have done this first instead of doing that unlocking, huh? But yeah, Prelude of Blancheur and Noirceur. Chapter 4, Act 1. Let's get to it. And that is a Archon quest? Yeah, that's the main one. Okay. Because the other one are interludes. Dark Night. Nightlight. 100%.
Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon
That's right,
remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor.
Oh, she's giving us a TLDR. I love it.
She left behind to help her.
Yes.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yeah, poor Nahita. Yeah, but as long as we're around.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick.
Let's do it.
Who knows what will happen next?
Do it, Paimon.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I am evil. Correct. Paimon gets it. That's right, I'm the devil.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At
Lies.
most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Yeah, what was Paimon existing for? What is
For
she?
Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for
Okay.
now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this?
Hey,
I
Dea.
can see you two still love wandering around.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's Dea! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of
Well,
some
we got
serious
Genshin
business.
drops on Twitch, so
Even though
we're
it
good
may
there.
have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind
True.
that. What brings
True,
you here?
Paimon.
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too
Okay, let's do it.
interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods.
Christ.
I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Oh, we're going to Fontaine. Oh. Someone's sniping us.
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
True.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no
Yeah,
need.
sure.
Oh,
Never
Paimon had no
mind.
clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry. We'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Yeah, we can teleport over the world. so-
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Yep.
So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec.
Soon.
Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list, Paimon?
No. Oh, it's our stalker. What's he gonna say? Oh, no, he's just gonna walk away. Okay, we're being stalked.
I see.
He's gonna try and
Guess
stop us.
you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru
What can we
wouldn't
do?
be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By
Wee,
the
wee, wee,
way,
wee.
should we go say bye to Nahita?
She'll know from our dreams anyways. Terrifying to think of, but yes.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon.
Rip.
Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Peace. We're gone.
Goodbye, Dea. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
On to Fontaine. Bigger and wetter things. 'Cause it's underwater. You approach the border with Fontaine. Okay, so this takes you to that teleport point, and then it plays a cutscene, and then you unlock the viewpoint. I got a little ahead of myself, so I grabbed the Wave Rider waypoint, and I can just teleport right here, so yeah. Because what you want to do is you want to grab the Wave Rider waypoint, fly all the way over here. There's the lift that's currently down below, so I'm just going to fall. I believe you can fall. Yeah, you're still good to like fall and stuff. Once you unlock the statue up there, you get some sweet powers of Hydro after all. Oh, that sucks. I'm not using a Hydro character. I might replace Zhonglang with Hydro then. Just because Fontaine shenanigans. But maybe not, we'll see.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it!
Nice.
Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine.
Yeah.
Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Because it's like Victorian era steampunk, right? Look at that. Look at them. Look at the cogs. The machines.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found
excited.
something to do. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go fight enemies. Let's do it. Let's go.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information.
Just casually. Let's go meet the Hydro Archon.
7 is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yes, it will be. Our journey is to find my sibling. Also find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Oh no.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
They like to party. They're stuck in Jamaica. But they can't party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him.
Tragedy.
Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
Okay.
Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Oh, they're talking about a play. I was like, what? Are they going on? Okay.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no.
No.
We're talking about something that really happened. In fact,
Oh.
it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Oh, never mind. We got memed.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in
True.
reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, let's go watch some operas.
shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Usually.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about
Fair.
whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice
Neuvillette.
Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Yeah, I don't know about this. It sounds like BS. A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the yeah, let's go with that
You're
one.
a Treese? Is it some kind of
Treese?
machine too?
Neuvillette?
Oh,
Crazy.
I'm curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Oh yeah, I plan on doing all of Act 1 tonight in one go, by the way.
I almost forgot to ask you our question.
I'll be up till like 3 a.m.
Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, just go meet her.
Oh, that's easy.
Just go do it.
Go to the Opera House.
See?
Lady Farina practically lives there.
Yeah, I
Definitely
knew.
say it's her biggest passion.
Just do it.
Huh. I think what
it.
they mean is that they
Do
wish
it.
to speak with the Archon personally.
Yeah, come on,
In that
dude.
case, I am afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and
Okay.
it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Oh gosh, it's like a doctor.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff?
Always at the opera house.
Didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Wait
No,
a second
Lady
here.
Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
Rip.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on.
What?
This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
They don't like the Archon.
Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
True enough. No, it's crazy. This place is corrupt as hell. But they don't appear to revere her. Seems like people on Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making
No, we're
an
gonna kick the door
appointment will take. Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
True.
Hey! What are you looking over there for?
Well, she's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh.
Oh, it's Lynette!
What's the matter?
Don't jump. Oh no, she's gonna go
Isn't going to
swimming.
jump into the water, is she?
Because this is, you know, Hydro
Maybe
stuff.
better go check on her.
Hell yeah. Let's go save her life. Oh, chapter 4, act 1, the prelude. The quest has been started, folks. Hello?
Hello there.
Knock,
Excuse
knock, knock.
me? Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then.
Cool.
We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself.
Okay.
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Nice. That's the hill, alright.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Mermaids.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Rip.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
So they're getting water dementia.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Water-based dementia.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks
Where
for
is he?
looking after my sister. She often comes here
Oh,
to
it's,
reminisce
the
about our
dude.
childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to
Liney,
introduce
yeah, there it is.
myself. I'm Linny,
Linny.
and this is my sister Lynette. If I
Yeah, it
had
makes
to
more sense.
guess,
Linny,
I'd
Lynette.
say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. My name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It's attacked.
We were just talking with your
Sneeze.
sister.
Linny and Lynette.
Even though
Liney
we
and
didn't
Lynette.
really get what she was saying.
I
Nice.
see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Wow,
Really?
we're so special.
Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Fuck. Shade. Look at it. Why don't you say anything? Because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I
Wow.
also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Damn.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Both 5 stars, legendary.
So,
Paimon. 2 more patches, right?
Just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, what's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Nope. It didn't. It's not real.
Hello, traveler.
Hello, Pupsker. Hello, Lenny. Oh my god, is he trying to look into our soul with his ability? What are you doing?
And hello, Paimon.
Sick. What is this?
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
What was that? That was so weird.
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends.
Okay,
You
Firebowman.
should remember it. It might prove useful.
Is he gonna cut my face off and wear it as a mask?
Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now.
Terrified.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're
Show me
going to
the
see
way.
Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please,
Cool.
follow me.
Cat. She's a cat. She's a cat. Let's get so many cat humans. Animal type humans. Do. Actually, let's be the smaller Archon. Let's go. Oh. Stutter step Nahida. There we go. Oh. Oh.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Ooh. Lucked out. Nice. Those buttons doing the Lord's work right there. The tension between them. Okay. Is that Farina up there?
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and
Oh,
poor,
everyone hates her,
those
okay.
with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Yeah, we love you, Lady Farina. Yeah, you're so cool. You
As you
freaking
can all
weirdo.
see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us
Weird.
make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Okay.
Is she talking about us?
Nobody here seems to be holding a glass. Yeah, this is definitely not
I've long
normal.
heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Okay.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of course,
She's just
seeking an
shitposting
audience
IRL.
with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority.
Okay.
Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Oh, so she's a little cocky as hell.
Focalor hereby
Focalor.
welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah.
We did it.
Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
True.
The Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Just a little bit.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding.
Oh, she's just such a
Don't
prick.
forget
Okay.
that even the
Cocky
gods
Rocky
can
over
be
here.
divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to
Ego.
be awestruck by my abilities.
The ego.
You had best stop.
Yeah, I
and
didn't get into
consider.
Wayfinder either.
Do you really have the noble qualities
Unfortunately, I
and
know.
etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa,
True.
talk about sounding high and mighty.
Dude, the ego. Oof, too
What's with these
strong.
looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow,
confusion.
I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Everybody knows who we are.
What's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Drama.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler.
Jesus.
The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see
Ooh.
this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You
Okay.
may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel.
Yes, we
between
will
myself
fight.
and this traveler from another
course.
land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
I've got a resume. She's gonna be like, not here, guys. Come on, let's go do it at the opera, idiots.
Are you not afraid?
Oh
Might
no.
I remind you that this is a duel against the divine.
What are you trying to do, traveler?
Oh, Chlorinde.
Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Chlorinde. I
Chlorinde.
admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting
just a
duels
duel?
to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Nice. Lawyer,
Right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. With such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Okay, now they'll just shitpost at each other for a couple of minutes.
How exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Hell yeah, brother. Literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
What?
According to
Obvious to who?
Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Okay, so they have the like stupidest laws possible so that everything is guilty. Gotcha.
Oh,
Water Hitler.
so that's what they've done wrong.
Fucking Water Hitler.
That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
What?
You call
Literal
that
evil.
What kind of law is that? Wait.
That's you, Paimon, yeah.
You mean Paimon?
Oh, yeah.
Precisely. Now, if you two have
That's right, you're an
no
object,
objections,
Paimon. You're not even
then
a
in the name
sentient
of the
being.
Hydra
God dang.
Archon, I order your arrest.
Farina
My
just shot her
apologies,
down.
Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject,
No.
I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Yeah, come on.
You tell her, Linny. Finally,
Come on,
someone
Linny.
who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Yeah, so rude. Just so BM.
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
I'll show you.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience
They're just
gathered
shitposting
here,
at each other. This is
allow
great.
me to perform a trick for everyone.
Are we gonna get teleported away? Fire. Fire. Okay.
Ta-da! What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
When Lenny patted on your back. Oh! He placed it. He placed his... looked like a string, really. Oak. That's right, he wasn't just shitposting.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
This is the stupidest thing ever, for
I thought
sure.
it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
She's pissed. And she pulled out her gun.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Oh, okay.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In
Fontaine
this
is a
case,
permanent shitpost. I
consider
love
the
it.
matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Okay, yeah, Farina's straight crazy. Crazy corrupt laddie. Linny and Lynette are cool, though. They're our buddies. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably do like half of Act 1 tonight and then the other half tomorrow. But that shouldn't matter. So I'll be a little more awake.
She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen.
True.
You never even had a chance to ask her anything.
True.
That's
She
a
sucks.
problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Yeah, she sucked. Thanks for bailing us out, Linny.
Don't mention it.
Liney.
I just happened
Linny.
to remember
Yeah.
that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So,
Oh my god.
now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Confusing in a good way to
Anyway.
put it.
Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant.
Okay.
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine.
Oh, hello.
The Opera House.
Oh, Opera House.
Isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking
True.
of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Oh,
My brother's
yeah.
always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Nice. Let's do it.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Yeah, show us the way. Is there any way I can help?
You really mean it?
No way.
Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Okay.
Huh?
A bag?
What are they going to use it for?
Magic bag. Well, magic, obviously, Paimon.
About that.
What? Come on, man. Come on.
You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Bruh.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Fair.
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
Yeah, all hearsay.
People in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed. Wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
Probably.
Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
It won't be long, but now the water is engulfing our memories. Won't be long before it engulfs us. Oh.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Damn.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But
It's like a
this is more than a bit of
magic
rain.
bag, essentially, right? It's like your character inventory,
Perhaps only
right?
absolute
You hold a
power
billion
can
items
contend
in
with
just
such
a
a
magic pocket.
catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
That's
now,
right, we're nothing.
if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
You're gonna take this goddamn magic pocket and you're gonna like it. Take the magic pocket. Like water, disappear. Yay, we did it! Part 1. Woo! What did we get? Profile. Voiceover, story. All that, right? But yeah, remember, everyone, you can get a free 4-star Lynette. All you need to do is venture rank 25, and you get Lynette pretty much instantly. So, yeah, look at that. Hype. Let's talk to him. What's up, buddy?
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Sorry.
The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it.
Yeah, we're gonna figure how.
Time wore on.
It's gonna be us.
Desired to live on land.
It's gonna be
developed
us.
blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's go.
Thus,
Come on.
could people
Come
set
on.
foot on land.
I want water.
So, if you ask me, when water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh.
You're a weirdo,
I've heard
sir.
that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
True.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
He's like, I'll just breathe. I'll just swim, dude. Okay. The water will be one with me, and I will make it out.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about.
Yes.
My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
Apparently the most famous person in this world now. Everyone sees me and is like, oh.
A magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also
This
thank
guy's
the
cool.
magician on my behalf when
He's
you
chill.
get the chance.
Good guy. Whoa. Go riding. Yeah, the person on a boat's gonna need the magic pocket. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
It does
really
that mean?
Rather not.
Is that what that means? Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. I'm gonna take it. Take the magic pocket. Okay, we tried, buddy.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
No kidding. Many are quite stubborn. Yes.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
I love it. Yeah, but they'll figure it out once they start dying.
Anything else you need
That's how I
to do before
interpret
we
that.
leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
Okay.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
I assume we're learning about what some of the resources here are. Over here! Nice. So, can I use my Nahida god powers then? I assume I can.
It seems we have to use Hydra to collect Romaritime flowers.
No! Oh, no, I got Maricot. Oh! I totally forgot the character selection screen. Sick now! Oh, it's so much cooler. Okay, we're gonna swap out Zhong Lang. I don't have a high-level water character, other than, you know.
May knowledge guide you.
And he's not the best. So it's like, well, I guess this should attack, right? Okay, no, he's good. Just gotta hit them all before it runs out. Okay, I'll replace him with my Zhong Lang for now. He is decently strong, right? Like, I have a maxed Iron Sting on him. Artifacts are maxed out. Constellations, 3. Only 80 out of 90, but also ascended already. And talent's decent. Yeah, okay, no, my Zhong Lang's really strong. I have no issues with him. Or Xingshi. Xingqiu. I'm bad with his name. And there's also probably some more flowers over here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Because we'll need to grab some of these for sure. For like Lynette and stuff. Or maybe Liney. I plan to do some pulls tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today because I'm just so dead tired. And I only plan to run the quest for like maybe an hour or two before I call it a day and then continue off tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw a small little video on YouTube, just how to unlock Fontaine and Genshin Impact, going over unlocking it and then grabbing the quest. Oh, I always like the dive. Yeah, either way though, the character selection menu screen's sick. Okay, looks like we're gonna head up now. Wait, where? Oh, he is back over there. It's like elevated. Dang.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
Oh
no,
wow, roasted.
I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Respectable.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city.
That's what we'll do.
Try...
Food. Food.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Are they is she the one stalking us?
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
We got the
Magicians
pickpocket!
and thieves practice similar methods.
Pickpocket.
We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Let's go, Liney.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top.
Oh,
I
nice.
bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Sir, yes, sir. Let's go catch a thief. That's right, traveler become cop. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Got a pickpocket. This is gonna be a long lift because I already went up it once. Pretty long one. Okay, what's the quest is trying to... Oh yeah, there's an event in Relic Records creation. Okay. Oh. It's a legitimate like event to get you used to Fontaine. And like take you through Fontaine, collecting the flowers, fighting the enemies, collecting more loot. I think these are, yeah, flowers and rocks. Fighting, oh, a Hydro Phantasm. So these are weekly bosses. There's daily bosses, Icewind Sweet, this is the weekly boss. And Emperor of the Fire and Iron, another weekly boss? Actually, maybe another daily. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know for sure, actually. We'll see eventually. Either way, cool. Yeah, I don't really spend any money on Genshin. I spent like, I think 100 or 200 because someone donated, but I'm more free to play. I'm not a huge fan of going hard on spending on gacha games. Just don't expect to do biggest numbers. And it'll obviously take longer to build everything. And get strong. Compared to, you know, pay to win, baby. Whee. Just save Primo Gems for who you like, do some dailies every day, and then you should be fine. But, you know, that's how it always is with these gacha games. Come on. Hey, we did it. Okay, I wanted to get the arbor cooks. There we go. Back here before I did this.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Let's go, Linny. We have the pickpocket, the thief.
Look, isn't
There
that
she
her?
is. Yes, it is. Blonde lady. Get her. Time to make the arrest. Beat her up.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the
Yep, the rest up to Liney.
Right.
We blocked the path.
She might also be
It's not like she's gonna jump.
Away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Hello. Let's go find. We're going Malik. Linny? Where'd she go?
Are you sure that's all she took?
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing.
Sounds like they
earlier.
caught her.
Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
Correct.
By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping up with my Star Rail
I'll
dailies
be
as well.
right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
Decking up my teams.
In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Yeah, come on, think of the performance, guys.
You're right, you're right.
The performance.
Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
True.
But at least we were able to get
Tree
the
got
stolen
wrecked,
items
Lenny.
back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
Absolutely
What a slippery little
destroyed.
thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Post Malone, nice. Oh, we did it. Let's go. Now we take the little lift out.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city?
That
What
would be
an
pretty good.
ingenious way to get around.
It's pretty late at night,
People
so
in
I'm just doing a little bit of
really
Fontaine.
know how to use water.
Slowly getting through the main
This
quest.
is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel
We're only like
between
45
several
minutes
key
in or so.
locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So
Teamwork
you
and friendship.
still
Oh,
bored even when I'm riding with you.
See that puppy dog up there?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much.
Roasted.
Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Roasted.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave.
the white pupper.
Let's get on board.
No, but I have to say hi to the dog. No. Damn it. No. Oh, is a cat too? Nice. Okay, now we go. Here's her.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
Nice.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
That's us. Yes, everyone knows us as the legendary blonde traveler. I guess that's us now. That's fair.
You recognized everybody almost immediately.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs?
Never played
Could my
Wayfinder
vision
today, nah.
finally be showing me some favor?
I got in for like
Charlotte, what do you
10
usually
minutes,
report
right?
on?
What are you, Charlotte?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Cool stories, bro. That would definitely get my attention. Even I want to read those now.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces.
Yeah, streamed Wayfinder attempting for 5 hours and went to get food.
Oh, I just remembered.
Oh, I did the same thing, Feister Mage. I got in, completed the tutorial, and then booted in the very beginning.
You mean the
and that's it. I never got back in.
Case. That's right. These stories
crashed the second I did the tutorial.
Right now,
completed
it's
it.
Probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen.
That's early access launch depression,
I'm the
though.
first with the draft ready to publish when the case is finally
It was fun
cracked.
shitposting in general with everyone.
The headline story in the Steambird. Oh, when that happens,
It feels
I
bad.
bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
I feel bad for like the team working at it, because like they're probably pulling freaking 24 hours now. Like the freaking networking teams and everyone who has to handle that, and even the community managers.
Right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
And so many people are shitting on them. That's the worst part about being like public like that.
Another girl disappears.
Feels bad.
What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
Abductions. Someone's a pedophile.
To this day,
Fuck.
None of the girls have ever been found.
There's a pedophile.
Have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Why is there Genshin Impact pedophile that's abducting girls? Why is this a story? Maybe there's a copycat. What the fuck?
Yes, it's possible.
That's what it sounds like to
Way,
me.
I believe that every case has some precise
Jesus.
truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Genshin got dark. What the
Yes, I agree.
Someone's
And at the
abducting
very
missing
least,
girls.
The family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation.
Jesus. The freaking
Just
serial
imagine for a
pedos.
second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Genshin's scary.
I'd pay any
I don't
price
want to go to
get
this
her
world
back,
anymore.
And then find a way
I don't
to
like
track down the
Fontaine
culprit.
anymore.
Please don't
I
imagine
want to
that,
go
Luna.
home, guys. Fontaine, no. And that's when I pull out Zhang Lang. She's like, I don't like this anymore, guys. Please no. I don't like the sound of Fontaine after that. That was actually really weird. Abducting girls. So, damn Fontaine serial pedo. Fontaine has a sweet vibe though. That was just such a good meme though. Oh my god. I can't believe that's what they... Yeah, there's a serial missing girls, man. What are you gonna do, right? There's all these missing girls. Yeah, we never figured it out. Crazy. It's just all the young girls are just gone. It's like, bruh, what? We're just gonna like think that's kind of what? I don't like Fontaine. Don't take fucking your daughter over there. Be careful. Them serial pedos. Abduct everyone. Terrifying. I just wasn't expecting that out of Genshin. I know that's not how they want you to take it.
I really enjoyed chatting
But that's
with
how
you.
it's what it sounded like to me.
Full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Yeah.
I have an interview to get to.
Hope
I
DC
should get
login
going
broken
before
again,
I'm
night
late.
owl. Yeah, rip Wayfinders.
Okay.
Servers
Paimon
today.
hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya.
Bye now. Oh,
See, it
be
makes
sure
sense
to
why they
stop by
pushed it
and
off
see me
another
at the
2 days.
Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and
Wayfinder team
interviewing
burning
everyone.
that midnight oil.
Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Yeah. Fontaine's dope. Look at this. Genshin meets Criminal Minds. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we finally made it to the main city, folks. Nice. Hey, we did part 1 of the quest. Well, partly 1 too. Prelude of Blancheur and Noirceur. Oh god. No, I can't do it. I can't. This place is cute. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, I assume we'll hit that waypoint after. Yes, what's going on, Lenny?
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Oh.
I see.
Oh, it's Fremine. Okay.
Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Next
I'm Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
What a talented family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
Freminine's
What is it, Fremine?
Depressive soundy boy.
Do you have something to tell me?
Poor Fremine. It's alright, you go ahead.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any,
Oh my
Fremine?
god.
Yes.
So toxic.
I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
Like small minority of people just being
I was
so
about
toxic.
to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Dude. Now someone's spamming the fucking clown emoji on all the comments with like a bunch of bots. Yeah, some people have no lives. It's crazy. Actually, just like sad.
But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Yeah, it's annoying things about early access releases, but
there's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe.
Oh, Fremine.
It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what early access was for Wayfinder. It's hilarious. It's like, it's early access beta, essentially.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
Sad folk.
Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
It worked. Good job, Paimon.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism.
It's like MMO Light RPG.
Or could at least play along.
Sorry.
Haven't
it
been
might
able
be
to play
because
Wayfinder
we've
though,
never
because
met the Hydro
bored
Dragon.
for now.
Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House.
Stuff to do.
I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Yeah, some people got into Wayfinder. I've played it like a ton before. Like early access, early pre-preview. Got some special content creator privileges, right? But I only played up to tutorial today before crashing. Never got back in.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Are you leaving now?
It's because early access is just going to be like a lot of server Steam issues and stuff.
I get it.
Not Steam,
you feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need!
I had fun at the start of Tower Fantasy. Dropped it after that. It was fun, but like, didn't like it more than Genshin.
Fresh fruit, sweeter than syrup.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go to the workshop. So we're gonna, I assume, grab the TP point first. Like the teleport waypoint, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping Wayfinder's more stable by the end of the week, which it probably will be. But, of course, only time will tell. I'm hoping I can just get a good chunk of Genshin done and play some other stuff and whatnot. Oh no, the teleport point will be up there. We're not getting there for a little bit. Okay.
Hello?
Oh yeah, the elements and stuff.
Here?
To what, Wayfinder? No, not really.
Oh, hello there.
If that's
New
what you're
customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just
looking
like for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
Gotta look up like on Genshin the elemental reaction shirts. If you ever need.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
Yeah, because certain elemental reactions are better, like fire and electro, because it like what does
that I had a business to run.
Something like that.
It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Wow. Business, baby.
So, is Lenny actually loaded?
Rich AF.
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey,
magic, man.
Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when the machine can do the work?
They have an actual ironwork. I love
the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
Era.
But where does a big machine like...
well...
How do we do it? How do we make it?
It's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you.
Damn.
But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments.
You never know. Voice acting is very all over the place, so it very likely could be.
How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
That's right. They're powered on belief. Venti and Nahida both said, yeah. Gods rely on belief to obtain power. Yeah. That's like the idea behind gods. God faith equals power. That's usually in a lot of like lore.
So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy.
Stronger gods have more believers, right?
Turn it into power for all of
all cultivation manga go with that usually.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
Nice.
Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
Jesus Christ, they're coming to beat up this lady. Gang.
Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month?
Let's kill them.
Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Ah, yeah, it's a gang.
You
piece of
This
trash.
isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe?
Hey, hold on.
Oh, there he is. He pops up now. He shows up early.
Your own debts first.
Hey, child.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Oh my god, fuck this guy. Can we just break his legs?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Yeah, Fontaine.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hell yeah, dude. We found Linny, we found Lynette. We got memed on by the goddamn Hydro Archon because she called Paimon a flying object. She's not even a sentient being. She's just a fucking object. Can you believe that? Actually so disrespectful.
Hey,
so messed up.
Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt.
The serial pedo in this place. God,
like
terrifying
this.
Fontaine.
Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
Now we're just gonna Kamehameha wave him.
Boy, if you want your more, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Oh, now we're just gonna beat the
I
shit
just
out
said
of them.
not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
He's just gonna hit him.
Hey! That's way over the line! Alright, boys! Let's see who has to pay up now!
Yeah, this Tron guy sucks.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Yeah, we can play as Child. They probably did this because Child's also gonna be on the banner, right? Is he gonna be on the banner? Tartaglia Child?
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh. There we go. Just gotta claim the drops. Link your accounts.
What's your deal, Brad?
Watch for
How
a
are
little
you
bit.
so strong if
Usual.
you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
That's right.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Yeah, you have to collect the drops manually. Click them or install like a extension. Oh, Hydro.
Huh?
His Hydro stopped working because the Hydro Archon turned it off, probably.
Now's my chance.
I feel like, yeah, Child would still win off that little pleb. He'd still just punch.
Huh. That was weird.
It's the Hydro Archon. She turned off his Hydro powers.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my Hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? first time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Hydro Archon has pure control over the visions, it seems. Damn.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Archons in theory aren't responsible for visions, but
anyway.
this place is, you know, it's gods, man.
Delusion in case I need it.
Gods. Nahida did time manipulation BS, so I mean, is it really that Come on. Archon shenanigans. Anything's possible. I don't have vision. You better not use your delusions too often.
So what are you doing
Yeah,
in
she's the
Fontaine,
raid.
child?
Welcome.
And don't say it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Child, just sad
I don't know.
boy.
Maybe I
Is what
still
it
have a
is.
lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why.
And maybe it is a
but every
personal
now and then
problem,
I feel
child.
like I'm in a terrible mood.
Okay.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
I play too many games. It's truly a problem. The issue of games. It's just too many. Oh god. So about this power.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before.
A
But when I was
Warframe
14,
Wayfinder this week.
I fell into
Well,
some
if we
unknown
can.
abyss.
So many games.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very
Skirk.
mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale?
Nice.
Oh, that sounds familiar!
Water
When
whale.
we fought against you before, you summoned a huge
So it's
whale
his
that
like
seemed
dark
to leap
power.
at us.
His other
Is that
side.
That's
No,
just an
that's the
abstract form of a whale that I create using my
No, that's the
elemental
whale.
powers.
It's just child. It's the whale.
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Yeah, open and shut case. Paimon gets it.
So why don't you just go ask your master?
Oh,
Maybe he
Pokemon
knows the
TCG.
answer.
Dude, I'm so dog at TCGs. I love them
You
in
make it
theory.
sound so
but it's like,
easy.
oh. I just
Ever
like cards.
Since the incident
Let's be
I
real.
experienced there,
I have
I've
cards.
never stopped searching for Master Skirk and
I love
that
some
unknown
cards.
abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Damn, poor child.
Oh, sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange
enough.
encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of Pokemon
Seems
and
the
some
time
Magic
really
cards.
flies when I'm talking with
and a
you.
little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I just remembered I have somewhere else
But they were
I
all
need to
from
be,
like 6
so I
years
should
back.
get going.
5 years back.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No.
Yeah, I'd have to
more
go
of a
get my
personal appointment.
my boxes, right?
Lately, I've been sparring with
because I
some
have
of
like thousands
Fontaine's
of cards.
official champion duel.
Only a couple boxes, but still. Rare ones obviously put to the side. I just don't play, I just collect.
Yep.
I just like looking
in
at cards.
Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Oh, a
The
trial by
champion duelists are
combat.
all-powerful fighters
Okay.
selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So
I'm gonna pull out
engaging
my
in such a duel is
gun.
regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to
I'm a
win the
TCG
duel,
player.
they'll be acquitted. But if they lose,
don't know if that's as
they'll
easy
have
in
no
Canada,
choice
but
but to
maybe.
stand trial. And the
But I guess they
worst
do
case
operate in
scenario
Canada,
is
too.
that you're simply killed in the duel.
Possibly.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Yeah, I have a handful
So
of like
really, the
expensive
only
rare
people
cards,
who
but not
opt
a
to
ton
duel
or
are those
anything.
who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So,
I think Meta still sell it to US from Canada, but not sure.
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya.
Nice.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
Yeah, that was the cooler looking lady under Farina, the Hydro Archon. Come on, Paimon. The one with the boob window.
Before I forget.
Normal clothes, of
I
course.
Want you to
always
have
boob
this.
window. This game loves boob windows. They do it a lot. Oh shit, he's chucking me his vision?
Your vision?
The fuck?
You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm
Is
just
that how I
worried
can
that it
start
could
using
become
my water
uncontrollable
power?
again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Okay, child.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
That's on Wayfinder situation. Expected, but it sucks.
That idea?
Sucks it's this
I'll
bad
be
for
in
sure.
touch later.
Child's dead now. Oh no.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately,
Got a
but
heart
he
attack.
seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Wayfinder Early Access released today, but servers got nuked instantly. No one can get on. Game hit like almost bestseller on Steam for the day, so that's kind of funny.
Wow.
Yeah, cheers, Moose.
Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was
So many
clearly
Warframe
around for
videos.
most of the story was the murderer all along.
Huh, nice. Hey, don't blurt out Paimon. We're just spoil mystery for everyone else. Ah, damn it, Paimon.
Sorry.
They found the pedo. He's dead.
I was just surprised, that's all.
They got him.
Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Yeah.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel.
Oh yeah, I have my Zhao
It's so
too.
exciting to reach
I gotta
the
build him up
moment when
more,
the
but he's still
mystery
strong.
is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who the murderer is.
Oh, sorry
Damn it,
about
Paimon.
that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey.
Oh yeah, we gotta head to the Opera House.
To see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Ba, 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 ba.
Lenny said that the Opera House is on
Not
Aranea.
too bad. Aquabus! Yeah, have a good one, Wolverine. Okay, so the Aquabus. Oh, is that TCG? Talgear Rich Area. Okay, we'll appear. Teleport waypoint, okay. Oh, okay, that's to be like when browsing layer maps. Dotted lines indicate quest larger adventure area not located in the current map. Oh, okay. Right, because there's multiple layers to this place. But it's not like we can unlock anything yet. Oh, is that where the Emperor of Fire? Okay, so he's a daily boss, it looks like. There's probably no week or only one weekly boss right now, if anything. Okay, looks like only then for now. Understandable. Let's continue on. Oh, important message. Oh, the one we just went over. Cool. I love when it does that. I know you just read this, but just do it again and accept it. I think we have to go in through there. If we hit the Aquabus. I should do my dailies after too for primos though. Pre-1 primo. Whoa. Whoa. Pog. If I unlock like the next teleporter, then I'd be more comfortable and happy doing the my dailies. Oh, Navia line. Okay. That one primo is gonna change my life. Okay, so we just gotta. Oh.
I see everything.
Okay. Now we wait for the Aquabus. Yeah, choose empathy. Yeah, I wish I could have gone on Wayfinder more today to actually play, but hey, early access shenanigans do be like that. Let's go, Elfane. When does it go? Immediately, right now.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, God. That's far.
Welcome to the Navia line.
Oh, and then she talks. Cool.
Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently.
And then it'll probably do a
Please
little teleport or
stick your
something.
head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so.
I've been keeping up with the chaos of Wayfinder, though.
Please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself.
Okay, Elfane.
The destination of the current tour is Erinias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese.
Not bad, right?
If you
Not
look
bad.
to the left in the direction
Not
we are
bad.
currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing.
Yeah. Wondrous. I am surprised at how many people are like
We are now approaching our
so
final
new to
destination.
MMO launches
Please
and
be sure to bring all
MMO
your
beta
personal
launches.
belongings with you as you disembark. Even
'Cause,
though
like,
I will take any
seen a lot of
forgotten items
Wayfinder
to
type
lost and
launches.
found,
Oh yeah, I have
the
Zhongli.
paperwork is rather annoying, as Melazine hands are not suitable for grasping pens.
Apparently people aren't getting their exalted packs either.
be careful.
Oh shit, yeah, that might be an issue. I did see something about that, the people not getting their packs. My Zhongli, I'm slowly getting him up, but he's not there yet. I don't have like meta artifacts for him or anything like that either,
To be
clearly.
your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Struggle bus continues. Oh my god. I'm drowning. Ugh. Dude, this Genshin's huge. Or Fontaine. Welcome to Fontaine. Yeah, now I get the achievement? Fight me, game. This place is huge. I got a one-off god tier relic form. Oh, there's a teleport. Nice. It's just that the main teleports unlock map. Okay, so there's stuff around.
I see everything.
Any flowers? We hit one. Hey, empathy, thanks for the prime sub. Appreciate it. One more point of crit damage would have been perfect. Yeah, I plan to play Wayfinder tomorrow if I can. If not, yeah, it just is what it is, right? Oh, so that's probably
Everyone hold hands.
a little water thing. Let's see how it works quickly. I think you just want to connect the water, right? Oh. Okay, so here's what you want to do. That one's 1, 2, 3. Because you want to get them all wet at the same time to unlock, right?
Excellent.
Yep. 5 Primos and Court of Justice Barrier. I don't want to spend a ton of time doing like side stuff like that though. I just quickly want to see how that one worked. Like just quickly. It is insane to me how many people bought Wayfinder though. No, I don't think anyone expected it to pop off as much as it did. It's just done like pure purchasing day one for early access. Because like remember, Wayfinder's gonna be like free to play. So yeah. That's the annoying thing. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I never care too much about like the most OP ridiculous relics. Or artifacts. I just try to get at least really decent enough ones. Like, come on, good enough for sure. Not perfect, not bad at all. No. This one, attack crit rate, almost perfect pretty much, but not perfect, right? But still really good, of course. Right, so that's really nice. Oh, there it is. Crit rate, yeah, this one's perfect pretty much. It could be like things that could have dropped differently, but this one's still really good. It's not perfect, but ER, right, like damn near perfect. Crit damage, ER, this one's fucking really good. And then this is my worst one. The helmet. Because it's like the only crit rate drop I got. Thoughts on Fontaine? It's pretty cool so far. I'm pretty early still. I'm only an hour and a half in, really.
No purpose whatsoever.
Ooh, viewpoint, but it's really cool. Steampunk, I haven't explored it all, but like it's steampunk, Victorian era vibe. All for it. What I plan to do is tomorrow I'll stream some Wayfinder, hopefully, into then Genshin, if I can. But we'll see.
What a place to hold a performance!
You know how the server go. Minus crit rate damage 10% and return may safety. Nice. Hello. Yeah, appreciate everyone following subbing today.
Oh, Archon.
It's casual night of Fontaine.
Bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
Can't get Linny and Lynette.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Nice. Yeah, everyone gets Lynette for free. You just have to hit AR25, so that's nice.
Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Does everyone still get a free Zhonglang in Genshin?
Vache.
I think people still do, right?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Oh, it's when you complete the spiral thing. Floor 3, chamber 3. Okay, that's how you get her. Nice. Vache. Yeah, I don't know who Vache is either. What's going on with this Hydro Archon mind shit?
Say anything? Are you hearing things?
Maybe it's because we have the child's vision.
Welcome to the
Who knows?
Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, there's
All
Lynette.
the water flowing through Fontaine converges here.
Nice.
It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Yeah, there's a lot of like free 4-stars you get now.
You scared Paimon!
So I think you get Kalai for free, you get Zhonglang for free, you get Lynette for free. I think you get a free 4-star from every region, and I just can't remember which the Geo one would be. Or like Lewa. Oh no, that would be Zhonglang. Yeah, I think you just get a lot of free ones here and there.
There are a lot of people here
nowadays.
right now.
Seems as if.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity.
Yeah, Fontaine weapons are pretty good. What do you mean mid-game?
Hearing a voice
Like that.
have to do with elemental power.
Not spending money to get different
When do
weapons.
you cry, Paimon?
Endgame weapons.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Why do you cry?
Just answer me.
Why?
When do you cry?
Oh, when? I thought you said why. Go was OP.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Paimon cries a lot.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions.
Oh yeah, remember to use the new
Like I just mentioned,
promo code that dropped
the
with
Fountain
Genshin
of Lucine
Impact,
is where
Fontaine.
all the flowing water in Fontaine converges.
True.
Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
I'm not sure whether I buy it though. Yeah.
So, what did the voice
Sounds
say?
like some bullshit there. Lynette, okay. Anyway, it seems to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions,
We get to hear ghosts now.
Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
True.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you.
True.
He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Okay, cool. Why do you cry? Why? Oh, what's this? Offering to the Fountain of Lucine. Oh, okay, this is where we offer hydro sigils. That's cool. Because that's where all the tears go. All the water. You can throw the hydro sigils you obtain across Fontaine, the Fountain of Lucine, across... Yep. Nice bad. Not bad, I mean. Need to get more hydro sigils. Oh, the usual. You get all the loot. Crown, billets, some loot, pulls. Yeah. Ooh, what the? Okay, so it has it up to 50, but we'll see how many you can actually get. Because you know how Genshin does. This is only the first update, so you won't be able to get max level, right? Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think for now, I'm going to go to bed and end the stream here. I'll continue off tomorrow, either chilling, like talking about Wayfinder, and then we'll play some Genshin if we can't get in, and then stuff like that. Yeah, I have a small video on my Pupsker Genshin channel for the code, if you need it. Let me just go find it quickly. Okay, it's time for me to continue the Archon quest for Genshin Impact. I should fully finish the Archon quest, I think, today. But last time I streamed, it was like 12. So I was really tired. But that's okay, so we'll finish Act 1 of the Archon quest. Is Act 1 and Act 2 of the Archon quest unlocked? I can't remember. I'm really not sure. Ooh. But yeah, it's Archon quest, so cutscenes.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
True. How did he know? Oh, I don't have the auto on. I was like, what's going on here, guys?
For the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell,
But, yeah.
judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Thanks, Linny.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Linny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Yeah, Linny, come on.
Hey, Linny.
Real homie hint,
Could you
Linny.
come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Get busy.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Let's do it. Let's go find where to go. And see, like, we're gonna see, I think, a really cool cutscene once we get to the opera. Cause like we have to, right? Oh, we're just the weirdos. Oh, I went the wrong way. Went a little too high. Oh, we're just the weirdos gliding in. Oh yeah, there's no, I don't want to wait another hour in Wayfinder queue. I'd rather play Genshin.
These should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
I was like, hopefully I get in by the time maybe I'm done my food and stuff and clean up, but like not even close. I don't want to wait another hour. So I didn't mind waiting in queue because of that, but if I'm not eating and like shit posting on Twitter, that's the point, right? That's the point. I'm now a professional shit poster on Twitter, by the way, so I appreciate everyone for following me. Awkward, okay.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us.
Okay.
Since we're sitting together, and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Okay. Sorry, my dog just walked in here. Come on, do it, Paimon.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, he's a homie.
So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Dude.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude,
That was a good
talking under her
one.
breath like that. So let's talk. But what should we talk about?
Because Traveler can't talk, they just shitpost it so hard like that. I love it.
Oh,
They give him
Paimon's
one
got
line
it.
like Blue
You're
Moon.
also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Oh no.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second.
What is going on?
Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Oh, our homie.
And as
I wanna pull
required
for
by
him.
proper etiquette,
Look at his
I
eyes.
will also introduce myself.
Oh,
He is.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
What an honor
Oh
it
my
is to
God.
have you here to see my show.
Dude, Nouvellette, hell yeah.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Neuvillette? Could he be?
Yeah, dude.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Neuvillette is. Allow me to introduce
boy,
you to
Neuvillette.
Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Oh, is he like an actual Justice and Honest, not like the Archon who's evil?
For being so rude
And
just
sussy
now.
wussy?
Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly
That's
every
just my
person
job.
has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
Homie.
And by the
Come on.
way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
The Hydro Archon, so crazy. Weirdo eyes looking Farina.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face.
Yeah, Farina's just
She
crazy.
has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Hey, let's do it.
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Perfect.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Oh, here's the cutscene. Let's see what happens. Can't wait.
They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Oh, I hope.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Yeah.
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Good for her, you know? No one's
Hello,
clapping.
everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, Two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all.
Or is it the truest of magic at all?
I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Lies.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh.
Good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say.
Food.
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill
here's the animation.
Is making things disappear.
Let's take a look.
Or appear. The possibilities are endless.
It's Cat in the Hat. See how there's nothing in the hat? Oh, the hat floats.
Huh?
Oh, it's got cards. What's going on here? Oh, even more cards. It's a pretty big deck of cards he has in that hat. Oh. I like it. It's a typical magician show.
But this isn't what you came for.
Just
these little tricks.
Kamehameha wave.
You've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Is it gonna be an exploding dove into like a smiley face? Oh!
Using this water tank,
oh, damn.
I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Clap, 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 clap.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on,
I think they're memeing.
Even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now.
Good memes, good memes.
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh. Oh, he made her naked.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Just drip naked. Oh my god, she has clothes! Oh! That was a good magic show. I love how Traveler's just glowing. Good stuff, good stuff. And she has her clothes too! Not that type of show, folks. Good animation. Sub like, do a backflip. Never know, Paimon. What a show!
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Oh. The boxes.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Well, clearly he has superpowers.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up?
She's gonna turn into a
spider.
You might even
find yourself in the fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh!
True.
Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
Yeah,
no, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60!
Oh, God.
59! 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
Hello from the other side.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough and merely a consequence of my identity and
He's like, I'm too chill.
Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Oh.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
He's just memeing. It's a meme, oh God.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure.
No.
Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 23! What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Oh no.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19, 18, 17.
It seems
50,
things
50,
aren't
40,
quite going
50,
as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Okay.
10. Almost
Another
there
animation.
Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside.
Memed.
No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5. 4. 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
He's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, Farina loves it. The crowd goes wild. I love the Traveler's actually a shiny beacon. Man's got the LEDs on. They have done it. Oh my god! It was attempted murder on Lynette. Was this the plan? Oh my god! Lynette wasn't murdered, it was the guy with the mask. What the? Okay. I did not expect that. Farina's like, what?
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now.
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Oh my god!
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then
Bruh.
we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme,
murder.
then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Murder in the
No
court.
need to be alarmed, you two.
I didn't expect
We'll
it.
get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Complete their investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the
I
magic
wasn't
box
expecting a murder
has been
mystery.
pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
Murder abduction
It
mystery.
appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
But a calculated
and there are many
abduction and
indications
murder.
that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Oh my god, the pedophile's at it again. What the fuck?
Serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
Not the pedos. They just abducted another young girl.
No, I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your
messed
magic
up,
show,
dog.
did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not?
Damn it, Farina.
The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
She's so
Now that I
corrupt.
think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this?
Oh my god, Paimon just believes what she says. Oh, now I'm green.
Besides,
Nice.
Before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
It's a suspect
Save
at most.
discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Yes.
I just think that he... Well, I
God
think
damn it,
might
Fiona's
be a little
stupid.
early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
Oh no.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Conspiracy.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linney, won't you?
Yeah.
After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Linney's clearly being set up. Clearly.
There's no problem
No
at
question
all.
about it.
You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
I think Farina's just kind of a crazy idiot ego
But with Linney's
lord, you know,
help,
that's it.
our little duel ended in a draw.
I don't think she's the killer, I just think she's an egomaniac.
Really are the most boring possible outcome.
Most hated Archon so far.
No more draws.
From what the internet said,
Two of
Farina.
us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
That's right.
And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you,
yes.
Are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Okay.
Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Linney!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking.
True.
Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
It's hard to say.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not, and I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yeah, this is very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence.
It's true.
Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, just leave it to us.
It's on my profile picture. Mustache and monocle. Except they go with double glasses.
Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Hey, nice.
Hello, officer.
Oh, more quest stuff. How's the investigation
going?
going? He's like, it's great. I love it.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
But why was a cowl inside it?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive!
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but...
Best buddies.
We've known each other for a little while.
Oh, drops are on.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Understandable.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Ooh, okay. You can use case records to confirm your current evidence and use clue collection situation source. Okay. And check them as yet undiscovered evidence, clues, and case records. Okay. Use perception skill, find evidence and clues that can be investigated. Okay. Investigation from the guards indicates that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance of the stale rope dangling. Okay, tank fall, kill Cowl. Yeah, evident lining is likely its user of the prop to commit a crime. However, reasons for the victim Cowl and the reasons for chosen lining to remain mystery. Deceased identity. Cowl, trusted colleagues, assisting a show, keeping the crowd engaged. Yep. Let's go figure out what the hell's going on. Nice. Look for clues inside the opera. Sus. So many clues. Yeah, it struck it real hard, of course. Okay, so there's like a ton of stuff to check out. I like it. Murder mystery time. The top looks messed up.
The rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Sure is.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Oh, dude, bleach gold chain. Or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Someone could have burned it. Snapped right at the location where someone would be standing.
Look!
It's different material.
Made from different material.
Oh my god, wait, even more sus.
Away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Like a type of flash cotton.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material
tampered
in it,
with.
Then that means... Wait, why don't you write all...
Special rope, That's sus. Who's attempting to murder people? Jail.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance.
Jail.
So we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
We're Lenny's attorney.
Sure.
Yes.
It's not like this is confidential information.
Okay.
We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing
Straight
person.
to jail. Yes, straight to jail. Okay.
Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her, and we have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Okay.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Sus. Very sus.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom.
Yep, okay, very sus. A painter. Okay, here's the last one to talk to. Do I have to go over there after? We're just collecting all the extra info after all.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Cool.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
True.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Ah, damn random number selector. Tampered. I like that that only counts as one clue. There's a lot of clues, actually. Okay, Esseldor.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Esseldor sus.
If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first?
Who's this guy?
The way I see
Copper.
It all started with that loud thud.
The thud?
The thud.
Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Of course. Yes.
It wasn't
Esseldor
terribly
sus.
loud,
Don't trust him.
I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice.
Oh yeah,
Lynette,
Linny's
perhaps.
accomplice. Oh, sus.
Jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Okay, then wouldn't the water tanks just swing a bit in the case?
That's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Strange sound of the magic. Okay. Yeah, we still don't know what that was. Okay, one more thing, right, Esseldor? Okay, it's something up here. Something gonna be like broken. Molly, what's up?
He's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Okay, okay. Oh, I can check this area, whole area too? My god.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! Keeping an eye on you for a while now.
The best girl.
Huh?
Best Fontaine.
You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and
Is she
pursue
evil?
the
Is she good?
truth. No.
You may not know.
And by the looks of it,
You're not
from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Who are you? Never heard of.
Have you never heard of from mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums? You name it. Spina di Rosula does it. And I,
Okay, so she's a crazy detective.
have the honor of being its
renowned president. Okay, love it.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Mills,
Captain Mustang.
Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs.
are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president.
Oh,
Malus
okay.
and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Navia. Navia, let's do it.
If you say so.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
Okay.
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition. Verenasher was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Verena was going to back down in that situation.
Yep, true.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
True. Well, when you put it that way.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Okay.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
God, no. So stupid.
Well?
Everyone knows that. Come on. Not always. God, no.
And why would that be? See, Silver and Malus? I told
So it just turns it into memes.
Most
Just
astute of you,
memes.
Demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact.
They must be based
Be
indeed.
done, boss, then
Boss.
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now,
Obviously both answers are right, but that one.
preparations, following which
that
our
one was
joint
better.
investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Cool.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
Sussy, wussy, fussy, lussy. Think you're missing the point. Okay.
far be it from me to brag, but
my nose is
I
so itchy.
believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Yeah, do you, Melis? Do you?
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point.
True.
You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
Mr. Glasses.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making
Nothing
some
to add,
preparations
he
first.
says.
Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
Well, that was pretty cool. There's still one more thing to investigate. That's you, Tristan. Tristain.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yeah, what were you doing?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
Okay.
I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
Oh, because dog person.
So,
Yep.
it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yes.
Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Okay, we have it all. Let's go back.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue.
Actually,
Paimon
no.
wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Lady's been shot.
See, shall we?
Oh no.
Ooh, things are getting interesting.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
Pog.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
She's like, please stop. Please, sir,
You've
no.
arrived. Who's this?
God himself.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry,
Okay.
I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
New friends.
Let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this
Ooh.
magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
Okay.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
Wait, does that mean...
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Yay, Pog. Are you gonna walk?
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place.
Well, yeah.
The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely.
Double
the
box.
inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Okay. Okay.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about
He was too
Lynette?
fast.
Where was she?
Just too fast.
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's
Bro,
my
you have
favorite part of
tattoos.
this trick.
Okay, whatever.
Only Lynette and I can perform it.
Oh.
So that's how it
That's
all
a sick
worked.
prank.
Wow, every detail you
They can
revealed
switch
was
it instantly.
more amazing than the last!
Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area.
Genius.
And the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member.
Which was
She,
sus.
on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
Sus.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that
Shit.
interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
Understandable.
To think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
Oh yeah, I have to remember to open up my own
This
Twitch
is
page
the
so I
scene of
can
the
get
crime.
Twitch drops.
So Linny and Lynette
my
are not
primo
permitted
gems.
to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yeah, get them out of
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
there. Oh, really?
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay. Not bad. Right now, at least. Not bad at all. Okay. Magic trick. Oh, so we have to investigate even more? Oh my god. Okay.
Huh. What's
Ooh, a
this?
hook.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick.
Sussy wussy.
Why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Dropped rope. Okay.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
That's pretty sussy wussy. She's dead.
Right.
Oh, it was the pedo. I
And do
knew
you
it.
really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Hannah doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, I'm just shitposting. Young lady's clothes. Jesus Christ. Sick. We got new clothes. Chat. Pog, 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 pog.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Who peed it? Who peed? It was for a trick? Nope.
knows? It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear? And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Everything's so sus. There's a lot of sussiness. Got playing Among Us right now, guys. Alright, nothing else there. Oh god, there's just more. Okay, that's stuffed inside. That's the trolley. Oh, there's an air vent. That's where they ran out of. Oh.
What is this place?
It's a big ass vent, Paimon.
It seems someone could fit through here.
Yes, Colonel
Could
Mustang.
this have been the suspect's escape route?
Yes, probably.
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Yes.
You're right! Let Paimon write that down.
Shush. Very shush. We got the tunnel vent.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's head back up.
It's a pretty long quest so far. I wonder, like, is it gonna end when we capture them? Because, yeah, this is like, what, an almost 3-hour quest already, right? Damn.
Well, we've ascertained
It
the
is an
state of
Archon
the
quest, so it
crime
makes
scene.
sense.
Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Very sus indeed. The water
Apologies
everywhere.
for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the opera houses. The guards have checked the area carefully.
Okay.
No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
Interesting.
Plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable.
Yes, inexplicable.
No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges
They
are very likely to
were
be
framed.
upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
It was a framing. A sham, I tell
and
you.
then trial.
A sham.
So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
Oratrice will too?
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Fascinating.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Oh, the will of justice.
Machine is the one that actually decides?
Okay.
Paimon thought Neverlet called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before
no.
the trial.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
Damn it.
they're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties.
Yeah, we could be evil.
Or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case.
It's true. You never really
If
know.
that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Oh my god.
Whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a point! That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way
yes.
to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
I have cheesecake upstairs. I'll eat that after the stream. Oh my god, that got me so excited.
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Paimon?
Just kidding! Just kidding! Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
That looks like a cool game. Damn it, Paimon, get
What
the
do
snacks.
you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Okay. Interesting.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Sick.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group. And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven! Oh, it's even better
pretty hype.
now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself!
Goddamn
Beating the egg
Paimon.
whites, grinding almonds, everything!
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Okay.
Paimon was just thinking, aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack. Anyway, give these a try, fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit. No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
Hell yeah.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
That's a good question. So apart from the twins...
face and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel. resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Okay.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
Yeah, but she knows no way of magic,
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
It is. It is an impossible
Your macarons
case.
are amazing though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
Hell yeah. Give me the snackos. Give me the
They are my
goddamn snacks.
specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
I demand the snacks.
Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3. Honest.
Paimon's a snackeroni.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
Poor Paimon. Fine if you ate the Paimon.
Even you don't believe Paimon?
That's right, there's an invisible eating thief.
If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Maloose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, Paimon, you sussy wussy.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Cool.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again.
I mean, understandable.
It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Oh, but there's so much
Thanks
stuff.
for your help, and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay. Oh, I gotta quickly look at my emails.
Alright, it's time to put our heads together. We've gotta get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here,
Okay.
keep Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Nope, we're napping. Okay, that was a long one. 8 the next day, right? 8, 9, 8 to 10? Okay, there we go. Do I want to do first Ascendant coverage ahead of time? I'm getting emails about that. There's too many games. I don't think I do. I think I just want to casually play the open and closed beta and stuff. Oh, let's grab the viewpoint though. That's very pretty. Nice. Ba, ba, ba.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
I have
Good
deep
plan.
thoughts.
Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Oh.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
I'm just shitposting so hard in the background. Just
Since
wait.
both parties are
Since they're,
present,
like, such
I
passive.
declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly,
Okay, we're finally
in order
getting
for
to the end.
audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Let's do it.
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
100%.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do.
No.
Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the
She
whole
got us,
time
boys.
if you were to abduct
We've been lying.
Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
Shit.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
That's right. Farina's in on it.
Yeah,
How did
I'm
Liney
sure
not
he
know
could have
about
heard
this?
a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the...
Oh no.
Look at those scales. Could those be...
Yeah, or just chance on style.
Well then,
Trial.
ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Sus.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
What does that mean? They're Fatui. Sus.
No wonder they did something like...
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing.
Wait,
now
what?
It all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an act.
Oh my god.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Sus Fatui.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during... Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Damn. They got us.
Lenny, why didn't you tell us this before?
They're Fatui. I don't know. They don't seem sus, even
Order.
if they're sus.
Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
We are Fatui. But what's the scheme? I gotta crack my back.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Sus.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Granted.
My
In
clan is
that
with
case, what is your request?
Brief adjournment. There are things we must
Is that
discuss.
really necessary? They're already as good
Hey,
as
just because they're Fatui and very
The
sussy
defendant
wussy.
deceived their own attorneys.
Order! Order! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense
Oh, no.
even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case,
Gosh, she's so
my
shiny.
dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Okay. Damn. Linny, Lynette. What the fuck was that? Oh, cutscene-ish. Not a full cutscene, though.
Well,
No,
this
not a
is
cutscene.
awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start.
We
trusted
trusted
you too.
you.
We based our entire reasoning
We
on the
trusted
assumption that you
you.
weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Oh, damn it.
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
Yeah, they don't want to go out of their way to explain everything to everyone. It'll take too long. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, how do we know
So,
you're not a
you be
liar?
the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well,
yes.
You both say that, but...
But, explain.
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Oh.
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
Oh, I got my last Twitch drop. Nice.
After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
The murder. Why do you understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course.
We
must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in facts. Yeah, naturally, you don't really have much of an option to not go with them, right? But let's see.
Okay.
Defend them, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are
I
tipped pretty
trust
badly
them.
against you two.
They don't seem that sus.
Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
True, true. But what should it be?
Huh?
We have all of the evidence technically, so we have it all. Let's go dunk on these fools, chat.
I think she gets what you mean.
Let's find out who it was. Okay, I think odds. Yeah, there we go. Ads playing now. Oh yeah, we don't have to do anything in there.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Yes.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Well, let's hopefully not mess this up. Pants Lab session camera done. You got any loopholes in their statement. Okay. Oh shit.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
No.
He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived.
This is so goofy.
Having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny. So Linny proceeded to knock afterward. Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands.
Well, you'd have to be stupid to believe this. Where's her body?
That's the truth behind.
Does the defendant's side have any objections?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is
Oh,
the
shit.
order of events, what Linny experienced and what he saw.
Traveler's talking again.
Seems this... According to Linny, he left via the vent.
Yep.
Linny went to the...
Yes. Oh, I can't refute jack shit there. Oh, okay.
Linny did not take part in the underground alt...
He's like, what the hell?
Attention!
Oh, because you can only really fix some stuff. So it's like, yeah, he did go there, and yeah, the crash did happen.
Started, but he immediately used a vent to access the opera house basement. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been the crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the Finally, he reached the surface.
Haha. We refuted it. Okay, you can't really fail to refute.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that!
Okay. Good job, Paimon.
Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
No, I could not be flawed.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell them! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course, you're saying that
he wasn't? No. That's right. Boom. Oh my god.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought?
Oh god, I'm like, oh, which one is it? I thought it was gonna be a tunnel one, but it's like...
That's right! Linny wasn't in the... This means that when the crime happened,
Yeah, he's already in the basement of the vent.
the you used to disprove his
Oh
alibi
my god.
has now become the best proof!
Let's zoom in.
Well played.
Oh no.
To think you'd use such logic.
It's swaying on our end
Well
again,
then,
probably.
If it wasn't Linny
Oh,
who
nope.
committed the crimes, then who was it?
Bro, 9 hours away. Yeah, dude. Wayfinder and then Genshin. Don't worry about it. We're almost at 10. We're at 9.5. Don't worry. We're almost done. Actually, we might not be. Who knows? The murderer was... Oh! Yeah.
Could there have been a third person involved? Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience. The deceased's name is Cowell. Linny. Halsey is the missing person.
No.
Could there have been a third person?
Oh, so we're saying it was him who fucked up.
The
Okay.
deceased's name is Cowell. Linny's...
Yeah, okay.
That can't be... The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Okay.
No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So, the deceased's name is Cowell. Linny was not in the tunnel at the... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. The sound we heard may have come from a... The deceased's name is Cowell. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so no one entered or left the Opera House through its entrance. Halsey's clothing was in the no one entered or...
Okay, I got one, too.
Linny was not in the tunnel.
Okay, we're still taking that as
Linny was
fact.
not in the tunnel. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
Okay, so it's like her clothing couldn't fit
It
in the
would have been
vent.
tough for both people to fit.
Oh, what? Oh, I missed something at some point. Because, like, I didn't find everything.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble?
Where is Halsey?
I see.
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick as it transpired, the end...
If only we knew how...
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits. It's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from...
Excuse
The water.
my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crap...
Oh no. Oh no, shit.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on
Lily
a
was not in
second.
the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal... The sound we heard may have come from a clap... The deceased's name is Cowl. The vase was not broken by chance.
It was the water. Water magic.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only if there's a similar...
How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is... Must we really? Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirections. But Halsey's disappearance is very real.
What's going on?
We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lab.
Oh, this is such a long Archon quest too. Nice.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Oh.
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the primordials. The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Ooh.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely, as such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis—
You gotta be kidding!
But something so ridiculous.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains?
Oh, shit.
Cowell was targeting that girl. Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased... Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be... Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The deceased's name is Lynette was in the magic box on... I remember there was something else within the... The rope that held the water tank up was lit by... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for an... The water from the The rope that held the water...
Oh, the rope one was wrong. Shit.
I remember there was some...
Yeah, they hit it in the like back layer of the box. Okay. That's what I was looking for.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cowl's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be.
Ooh.
Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens,
Oh shit. Now we gotta do this shit again.
Linny did not need, having made modification, but upon, ultimately, he knocked, now, as much as I... Am I right?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. Is this the end of the rope?
What's gonna happen?
Oh no. Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this...
I think we've all seen enough now. And we have ample witnesses to my flaw. I believe this is indeed... Now then,
Last
my good,
one.
noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Okay, Navi's gonna save the day.
I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
On Facebook? Fuck,
Don't be
now.
hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Linny and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry, Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should...
I understand.
Okay. Let's get it.
And voila.
She was hiding in that one box the whole time.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So...
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing... I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it,
That'll teach you.
Where should I begin?
What?
She killed Cowell. She admits it.
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Yeah, and this sounded so goofy. She was just hiding the
real
whole
thriller,
time.
but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Nice.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the...
Okay, finally. Okay, the water.
The strange...
Yeah, it's between... Okay.
Lillian.
There we go. I think.
And it's having been selected out of the blue.
Lillian
her panic
panicked,
only
intensified.
after she entered the tunnel and had water
Kicked door open, producing thud, commotion. Cowell left the tunnel, discovered that Lillian had not dissolved.
Was not from Fontaine,
She wasn't from Fontaine, but a
was a
thief.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial
Tried to force Lillian back in the box, broke flower vase.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes.
And she killed him, shoved him in the box, and then, yeah, hit. Easy stuff. Damn, this is a long quest, though. Damn, Verena, you're evil.
She knew that she would have to go through guard
no one's
inspection
evil.
if she tried to leave
Really.
afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So,
That's where
she
they
swiped
went.
2 of
It
them
wasn't
right
Paimon.
under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened...
Ah, so that...
We've done it. We've done it.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
Fair.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But
Rip.
really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this
there's zero chance I'll play any Wayfinder.
We can conclude
Queue'd be
that
way too
Linny,
long.
the accused, is in fact
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see
innocent.
though. Yeah. You're free, Linny. You're free.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Yeah. Final verdict.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Nah, I've been listening for like 10 hours. I'll probably take a break after. Go to bed.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Dun-dun-dun.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
Oh god. And then it was a murder. Oh Jesus. Oh my god, dude.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Damn, dude. Nothing but liquid.
So, we're just going back now?
That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
But...
Probably almost the end of the act, I
Traveler,
assume.
Paimon, please wait.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I didn't want anyone to be falsely accused.
But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
She's your father?
That's right.
You good guys?
And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind
That's
hearing
interesting.
a story?
Okay.
It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever.
Okay.
Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks.
Oh.
He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
Lol.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. And they have their ways of escaping
just like the
eye
real
of the
world.
law.
Well, okay.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted
Fair
here.
enough. I play like 2 hours of
I was
Wayfinder.
hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
Fair.
She has her own plans.
My friend could save.
She has gained permission from the Sarita to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Good shit, Linny.
Bye, Linny!
Well, that was interesting. Leave the opera house.
Hey there! What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Well.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah.
Nice.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear. Sorry. I might have been.
Don't say that now.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you,
Trying
too.
to recruit us.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Well, sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to
Oh, wonderful. In that case...
All right, then. Let's have our
Farewell meal. Oh, chapter 4, act 1 complete. God damn.